Vic, let's start with the big picture. Somebody comes to your office, they've been hurt, and of course they want to know how you can help them. So the first email question from Janet reads, how do lawyers decide how much your individual case should be worth?
Let me just tell you, real lawyers, trial lawyers, when you come into the office, are not looking to get you a quick check, convenience. They're looking to protect you and make sure that you get the medical care you need. Only at the conclusion of your medical care will we be able to evaluate what the value of your case is. We look at the total medical expenses, the period of treatment, how long were you under the care of the doctor, and then whether or not you have any permanent injuries. We look at what amount of lost wages you've incurred, and if those lost wages will continue in the future. And then we look at the nature of the injury itself. In other words, did you have a soft tissue back injury, or did you have a disc herniation that required surgery? Do you have permanent limitations that affect other aspects of your life? Are you on limited duty for the rest of your life? If you're 20 years old and you have a life expectancy of 55 plus years, then that's a long time to restrict yourself from normal activity. That's a long time to have those kinds of limitations. And we look at those specific limitations. In other words, if you can't bend anymore or lift anything over 30 pounds and you used to do heavy work and now you've got to retrain to get alternative work, how much is that going to cost? Lawyers go through the complex analysis of all of that to make sure that you're fairly compensated for the loss that you didn't create, for the loss that was caused by someone else who was properly insured if you're in a motor vehicle wreck, to make sure that if you injure someone, that person says, if I injure someone, I want this person to be made whole as best we can. And that's how we do it.
Fair enough.
And I'll just piggyback on that a little bit. You know, one of the other advantages you can have with having a good trial lawyer is they understand the jurisdiction in which your case is being adjudicated, whether it's the claim or actually going to trial. And where your claim is can have a huge effect on the value of it. If you get hurt in South Carolina in Aiken County, you know, you're going to get X amount. But if you go to Allendale County and you're going to pursue your claim there, it's worth 5 times more. And that's just because of the jury verdicts that come out of those counties.